Good, everybody. I'm Danny D'Lo, and this is Danny D'Lo Biker TV. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about how to be a prospect, and I'm also going to get into the prospect/probate bag, and we're going to get into that right after this. I'm Danny D'Lo. Once again, this is Danny D'Lo Biker TV. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that alert button for my new content. So you want to know how to be a prospect. I see a lot of you brothers on my thread and in my comments and on TikTok as well asking me, man, I'm a prospect. Can you give me some tips, some tricks, whatever? So we're going to get into all that. Plus I'm going to bust down what's in a prospect bag and what is even the reason for it. So let's get right into it. How to be a prospect. I'm going to tell you like this. For me, I'm going to tell you to be a good prospect, it's like your first day at work, all right? And you're working at a bar/restaurant. That's literally what this really entails, you know what I'm saying? So on your first day at work, what are you trying to do? You're trying to impress your boss. You're trying to let everybody know that you're going to be a good fit, you're going to be a good employee, you're a hard worker, and you want to work here. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is to be a good prospect. When you walk into the clubhouse, don't just come up, say what's up to everybody and just kick it and be like, yo, what's up, and just chill. Nah, man. Walk in the clubhouse, first and foremost, say what's up to your future brothers, say hi, and then start looking around, man. Go start walking around right away, looking around, grabbing tables, start wiping them down, grab a rag, start wiping the tables down, emptying ashtrays, start, wiping down the bar, doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Start stocking the bar, start looking around for things to do, sweeping, mopping, clean the bathroom, whatever. Look busy. It's just like a job, y'all. Look busy. Look like you doing something when you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the main things, Another tip I'll say is keep your mouth shut. Nobody wants to hear your opinion or what you think in any conversation as a prospect. They really don't, unless they ask for it. So keep it quiet. Keep your mouth shut, keep your ears wide open and your eyes wide open. Watch and listen. Don't ever have your hands in your pockets, ever. Should never do that. If somebody asks you to do something that you really kind of don't want to do, don't catch an attitude, man. Just be like, yeah, no problem, man, and go do it. Like, hey, man, can you do me a favor, dude? Can you go out there and wipe down the fairing on my bike? Or can you go wash my bike for me? Do it. What's the big deal? First, I'm going to tell y'all like this. If you're the type of person that's like, I ain't nobody's punk, man. Ain't nobody going to tell me what to do. This is a free country, blah, blah, blah. Bruh, just back up out this video and go watch a cartoon, dude, because you're a child. This is grown man stuff right here. Everybody got a boss, and sometimes you got to get dirty. That's just the way it goes. You got to prove yourself, man. That's what this is all about. Prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody asks you to do something you really don't want to do, man, shut up and go do it. There's an end game. There's a goal here. You want to earn your patch. You want to make patch. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted, though. If somebody asks you some dumb stuff like, hey, when they're hazing you and shit, and there's always some jerk. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's always some dude that you're not gonna like that gets drunk and wants to tell you to do some dumb stuff, and you're gonna hate his guts every step of the way. Believe that. There's always at least one. So it is what it is. You just gotta work with it. You know what I'm saying? But there's gonna be that one guy that's gonna test your patience and test you and tell you to do some dumb stuff. And depending on what it is what it is. You know what I mean? If some guy asks me, hey man, I want you to go pick up that quarter with your butt cheeks, I'll tell you right now, man, I take my rags off, smack them in the head with it, and walk out the door. But that's me, and that's probably why I come from where I come from. You know what I'm saying? You might not be that type of individual, or it might not be that type of club. There's always going to be hazing. You got to keep that in mind. There's always going to be hazing. People are going to mess with you, and it's all in fun, man. You just got to take it with a grain of salt and laugh and think about how many guys are you going to do this to when you make patch. You know what I'm saying? You're going to enjoy this later on in life. Right now, you know, you're the donkey. You know what I'm saying? But sooner or later, you're going to be the boss. You know what I mean? So just take it with a grain of salt, man. But remember one thing, you're always a man before you're anything. Always a man before anything. All right? Keep that in your head always. Like I just said a minute ago, because I use that reference because I heard a club actually ask one of their prospects to do that. I've seen it. And I looked at that and I'm like, your whole club is a bunch of punks. And I had zero respect for them to this day. I have no respect for that club when I see them around. I won't even shake their hand because of that. Because here's the thing. I guess I'm going to stray off of prospect for a second. And I'm going to talk about as a club member. Why would you want your prospect to do some punk shit? Do you want this kid, when he's your actual full patch brother, do you want to remember him as the guy that did some dumb stuff just to get his patch? You know what I'm saying? You want to teach these brothers how to earn their patch the correct way. You want to teach them, and you want to develop them. You're building a brother, basically. You want to build them up into a solid, good dude. You don't want to have a punk in your club. You know what I'm saying? Because a guy that's willing to do some this sick, nasty, goofy stuff to get his patch, he ain't gonna be worth shit in that club. Straight up. So, back to prospecting. That's what I want to see you guys do, alright? Remember, you're a man before you're anything, but you're still gonna have duties. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it goes, man. For me, being a prospect is nothing more than being a good brother. If I see an older brother that needs to sit down, his legs hurting him or something, maybe he's got a bad hip, bad back, bad foot, whatever. Hey, brother, here's a chair. Sit down, man. Rest your feet, man. You know what I'm saying? You need a beer? You need a drink? You know, you need anything? I got you. Oh, you want me to go fix you a plate, brother? No problem. I'll do that. I would do that as a full patch member. I don't need to be a prospect. I always want to take care of my brothers. That's just how I am. And that's how you should be too. And one thing I want to get something straight real quick for those of you that ask me, what do I gain by joining a club? You should be asking yourself, what does that club gain by having you in that club? You shouldn't join a club that gains something. There is no gains here. You're not supposed to want to join a club to be like, well, you know, I want to join them because, you know, I might make some money with this club, or I might do that. Now you're exploiting. You know what I'm saying? Now you're getting into some grimy shit. Always remember that, man. It's not what you gain, it's what do they gain by having you in the club. Always keep that mentality. So let's talk about the prospect bag. A prospect bag or prospect kit, probate kit, it will have basically anything and everything that a brother may need while on the road, at the clubhouse, just taking a cruise, whatever. Alright? You want condoms, you want tampons, and I'm not going to get into what the tampons are for. Your club can tell you what that's for. So you want condoms, tampons, toothpicks, dental floss. You want a few different types of breath mints. You want a few different sizes and even flavor condoms as well. You want Tylenol, aspirin, Bayer, etc., and ibuprofen. Whoever's flavor they want, you should have it. Tobacco, you want a pack of regular cigarettes and a pack of menthol cigarettes. Alright? Same with chewing tobacco, menthol and regular. Alright? You want to have gum, you want to have Tic Tacs, you want to have a couple different types of breath mints. You want to have whatever your colors are in your club that you're prospecting for, that's the color thread that you want. All right, you want some tape, zip ties, hair ties, rubber bands. You want a first aid kit. Usually keep that on your bike because that's sometimes that can be a little too much to have in a Ziploc bag. You know what I'm saying? There's just basically whatever you can think of that anybody would ever need, ever, and I mean ever. Anybody that would ever need a little tube of gel, even some hand lotion. All right, any little thing that you think a brother could maybe possibly need or want, make sure you have that in your bag. If you're in the right club, believe me, somebody's gonna test your ass, and you best have it, because you only got a few minutes to get to the store, get what he wants, and come bring your butt back. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's the best way I can put it, is it's your first day at work at this bar and grill that you got hired at. Be the best prospect you can be, and be the best brother you can be.